Donald Trump says he saved the hostages, but here's the truth. Behind the photo ops, behind the self-congratulation, lies a story of unimaginable pain and a desperate plea for real action. On October 7th, 2023, the world witnessed horror. Hamas terrorists stormed across Israel's border, murdering, kidnapping, destroying families in a single morning. One of those taken was Ohad Ben Ami, dragged from his home in Kibbutz Be'eri in his pajamas alongside his wife, Raz. 191 days. That's how long Ohad spent underground, 30 meters beneath Gaza, in total darkness. No light, no air, barely any food. Surrounded by guards who told him, if the IDF gets close, we'll shoot you point blank. He lived through beatings, through starvation, through the daily psychological torture of hearing others scream, knowing he might be next. And yet, he survived. Raz was freed in November 2023, Ohad in February 2025, but 48 hostages are still there, still trapped, still waiting. That's not politics, that's humanity, that's urgency. Now, Donald Trump, the same man who divided America, undermined democracy, and turned human suffering into campaign theater, is taking a victory lap. He calls this the Trump deal. Says he brought them home, that he alone can fix it. But let's stop right there, because this isn't about credit. This isn't about applause lines or campaign rallies. This is about 48 human lives hanging by a thread while the world argues about headlines. Trump didn't risk his life in the tunnels. Ohad did. Trump didn't starve in captivity for 491 days. Ohad did. This isn't a game. This is a fight for survival, for justice, for truth. But here's what they won't tell you on Fox News. This so-called historic deal, it isn't signed, it isn't done. The hostages aren't home yet, and every minute wasted is a minute too long. The world has seen this story before. Promises, negotiations, hope, and then collapse. Ohad knows it better than anyone. He's seen hope disappear underground, literally. He knows what another day means for those still trapped. No food, no light, no air. He says it himself. Every hour counts. And he's right. Because right now, the hostages don't need photo ops. They need action. Real, verifiable, sustained pressure on Hamas. Not empty slogans or political spin. Let's be clear. You don't get to turn other people's trauma into your campaign story. You don't get to use their suffering as your comeback narrative. This is not about Trump the savior. This is about humanity. It's about never forgetting that behind every political talking point, there are lives, real people, real families, still waiting for the knock on the door that says they're home. And while Trump takes credit, others stay silent. The same politicians who claim to stand for freedom say nothing about the families begging for international help. Why? Because compassion doesn't poll well in their base? Because empathy doesn't fit their brand? That's not leadership, that's cowardice. But there is hope, fragile but real. Ohad Ben Ami, the man who survived the tunnels, believes there's still a chance. This is not about Trump, not about credit, not about ego. It's about doing what's right, about remembering what democracy and decency demand of us, to stand for truth, to fight for life, and to never, ever forget the people behind the politics. Because if we stop caring, the darkness wins. And we won't let that happen. Not now, not ever. Stay informed, share the truth, demand accountability. From leaders, from governments, from anyone who dares use human tragedy as political theater. Because democracy only survives when we do something about it.